Saddle up with Red Dead Redemption. A benchmarking journey begins. Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a sprawling open world, a gripping story, and a technical marvel all rolled into one. But how does it perform on a PC powered by an RX 6600 graphics card and a Ryzen 5 5500 processor? That's what we're here to find out. Benchmarking is like putting a horse through its paces. We're testing how well the game runs on this specific hardware. This helps gamers understand what to expect before they buy. For many PC gamers, smooth gameplay is the holy grail. Nobody wants to be stuck with stuttering frame rates or low-resolution textures. Our goal is to see how this hardware combination handles the game's demanding world. We'll be looking at everything from average frame rates to visual fidelity. We want to give you a clear picture of what this setup can deliver. So saddle up, partners. It's time to dive into the world of Red Dead Redemption 2 and see how our budget-friendly hardware fares in the Wild West. Meet the contenders, RX 6600 and Ryzen 5 5500. In the red corner, we have the Radeon RX 6600, a graphics card known for its value-oriented performance. Think of it as a reliable workhorse, ready to tackle demanding games at 1080p resolution without breaking the bank. It might not be the flashiest card on the market, but it aims to deliver a solid gaming experience without emptying your wallet. In the blue corner we have the Ryzen 5 5500, a processor that's all about delivering a smooth and responsive computing experience. It's a solid all-rounder, capable of handling everything from gaming to everyday tasks. This CPU is designed to be the brains of the operation, ensuring that the game runs smoothly alongside other applications. Together, they form a potent duo for gamers looking to enjoy the latest titles without spending a fortune. Our goal is to see if this dynamic duo can tame the demanding world of Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption on the test bench, FPS and resolutions. Let's get down to brass tacks. How does Red Dead Redemption 2 actually run on this hardware? We're talking cold, hard numbers here. In our tests, we found that the RX 6600 and Ryzen 5 5500 delivered a very playable experience at 1080p resolution. On average, we saw frame rates hovering around 60 frames per second on high graphics settings. That's the sweet spot for smooth gameplay, where the action feels fluid and responsive. Keep in mind that frame rates can fluctuate depending on what's happening on screen. At 1440p, the performance was still respectable, but we did have to dial down some settings to maintain a consistent 60 FPS. For most gamers, however, 1080p resolution offers the best balance between visual fidelity and performance on this hardware. Visual fidelity graphics settings and their impact. Red Dead Redemption 2 is renowned for its stunning visuals. From the detailed character models to the expansive landscapes, the game is a feast for the eyes. But all that beauty comes at a cost: performance. We experimented with different graphics settings to see how they impacted both the game's looks and its performance. As expected, cranking everything up to Ultra resulted in a noticeable drop in frame rates. However, even on lower settings, the game still looked surprisingly good. We found that tweaking settings like texture quality, shadows, and draw distance had the most significant impact on both visuals and performance. By finding the right balance, you can achieve a visually pleasing experience without sacrificing too much in the way of smooth gameplay. Section 5. Head-to-head performance comparisons with popular GPUs. How does the RX 6600 stack up against other popular graphics cards in the market? It's time for a showdown. We pitted the RX 6600 against its rivals, the RTX 3060 and the RX 6600 XT, to see how it fared in the benchmark arena. As expected, the RX 6600 XT, being the more powerful card, delivered higher frame rates across the board. However, the RX 6600 held its own surprisingly well, especially at 1080p resolution. It even managed to outperform the RTX 3060 in some instances. These comparisons highlight the RX 6600's strengths as a budget-friendly option for 1080p gaming. While it might not dethrone the reigning champions, it offers a compelling value proposition for gamers looking to maximize their dollar. Section 6. Ryzen 5 5500 in the Spotlight CPU Performance Breakdown. While the graphics card often steals the show, we can't forget about the unsung hero of any gaming PC, the processor. The Ryzen 5 5500 might not be a top-of-the-line CPU, but it proved to be more than capable of handling Red Dead Redemption 2's demands. Throughout our testing, the Ryzen 5 5500 consistently delivered smooth frame times, ensuring that the gameplay remained free of stuttering or hitching. We didn't encounter any instances of bottlenecking, indicating that the CPU was keeping pace with the RX 6600. This highlights the importance of having a balanced PC build. A powerful graphics card is only as good as the CPU that supports it. In this case, the Ryzen 5 5500 proves to be a worthy companion for the RX 6600. Section 7. Wrangling the Wild West optimization tips for smoother gameplay. Want to squeeze every last frame out of your system? Here are a few tips to optimize your Red Dead Redemption 2 experience. Always make sure you're running the latest graphics drivers for your RX 6600. These updates often include performance improvements and bug fixes. Don't be afraid to experiment with different graphics settings to find the sweet spot between visual fidelity and performance. Close any unnecessary applications running in the background to free up system resources for the game. Keep an eye on your CPU and GPU temperatures to ensure they're not overheating. Overheating can lead to performance throttling. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can try overclocking your GPU and CPU for a modest performance boost. However, proceed with caution, as overclocking can void your warranty if done incorrectly. Section 8. Bugs and Glitches. A look at visual anomalies. While our overall experience with Red Dead Redemption 2 on this hardware was positive, we did encounter a few minor graphical hiccups along the way. These included occasional texture pop-in, where objects in the distance would suddenly appear in full detail. We also noticed some minor clipping issues where character models would intersect with the environment. These issues were infrequent and didn't significantly detract from the overall gameplay experience. However, it's worth noting that even on a well-optimized system, Red Dead Redemption 2 can still exhibit some quirks. Section 9. Final verdict, riding off into the sunset with recommendations. So, can you enjoy the epic world of Red Dead Redemption 2 with an RX 6600 and a Ryzen 5 5500? Absolutely. This hardware combination delivers a very respectable gaming experience at 1080p resolution, with smooth frame rates and impressive visuals. While it might not be the most powerful setup on the market, it offers exceptional value for budget-conscious gamers. If you're looking to explore the vast and detailed world of Red Dead Redemption 2 without breaking the bank, this hardware duo is definitely worth considering. Our recommendation: saddle up, grab your Stetson, and get ready for an unforgettable journey through the Wild West. Just remember to keep those graphics settings in check.